What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another Morten Monday, and we're going to listen to another one of his side projects, and this is a Norwegian version of Bob Dylan's Forever Young. Now, I know the Alphaville track by that name, but I don't think I've ever heard the Bob Dylan version, so I looked up the lyrics for his version online, just got a sense of what they were, even though we're going to hear it in Norwegian here. And it seems almost like a prayer and one of affirmation for somebody else, telling them to achieve what they set out to do and to stand fast if things change or shift in different ways. So it's a very positive and supportive type of devotion to someone else. I don't know the context in which the original was written or if there was a subject for that devotion. But yeah, be curious to hear if there's any specific context for the Morten version. The only information I have beyond that is that this came from a 1995 Norwegian compilation that translates to Come Out and Play, so I wonder sonically if it'll be like a Dylan tune, singer-songwriter, guitar poet type of track. Let's find out. This is Morten Harket in his Norwegian cover of Bob Dylan's track Forever Young.
Må du alltid bli velsignet, må din drøm få viljen sin. Må du kjenne andres godhet, slik de får kjenne din. Må du bygge Jakobstigen, klatre på hver trinn. Må du være evig ung. Må du vokse i rettferdighet og alltid være sann. Må du kjenne rett fra gat og se lysene fra land. Må du alltid være modig, stå oppreist som en mann. Må du være evig ung. Må du aldri synke sammen, må du alltid kunne le. Må du være støv på beina, da hva som helst vil skje. Må din sang bli sunget alltid, må ditt hjerte synge med. Må du være evig ung. Evig ung. Evig ung. Må du være evig ung. Evig ung. Evig ung. Må du være evig ung.
So sonically, very much like a Dylan tune. Don't get me wrong, I've heard different Dylan songs that do have a slightly different sound, which is to say the Hurricane has a more energetic sound, and I've heard some more recent tunes by Dylan, but the classic style that I think a lot of people associate with Dylan, again, is this singer-songwriter with a guitar on a chair just singing a story, and this felt like that. I will say, when I looked up the lyrics for the Dylan original, most of the lines started with may you or may this or may your, and I feel like you could hear the Norwegian equivalent of that again and again and again, so it sounds like it was more or less true to the lyrics of the original. And yeah, there was even a couple moments where it felt like he was paying vocal homage to Dylan, the way he sort of ended a couple of the verses. It felt like it had that, not strain, but Dylan does this thing where it's like it almost trails off at the end of lines, and it felt, again, like Morten was giving tribute to that at a couple places, but with most of it sounding like his more fully sonorous and floating voice compared to Dylan's, I don't know, scratchy and a bit, what's the right word without being too critical, acquired taste of a voice. But yeah, ultimately it felt like it was probably pretty true to the original sonically, if I had to guess. And yeah, a song that you might put on when you're sitting in front of a fireplace or when you're watching a sunset or something like that. And given the lyrics, it feels like, from the original I mean, that the inspiration or hope in the tune was conveyed through the sonics. So yeah, a cool cover, even if I don't know exactly, the Norwegian rendering, which is to say, translations are difficult, as someone who knows a little bit about it. Oftentimes there are phrases that just don't quite translate directly. If you did write them directly, word for word, it may not actually make sense, or it might lose the idiomatic meaning in the original language. So without knowing exactly how the translation worked, it felt like it must have been pretty close. In any case, from A Sleeping Luca and I, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.